Father's bewildering response to losing 2 children leaves his family in tears. If you ask Jordan Spahn about his proudest accomplishment, he would have gone on and on about the joys of becoming a father. His boys, Jonah and Matthew, were his entire life. Jordan couldn't wait to see what their future held. Matthew in particular was emerging as a shining star. Despite being the kid brother, he discovered an impressive talent in his teens, which set him on the road to success for college and beyond. Any time you blinked, you could have missed Matthew sprinting past you. He racked up a number of medals in track and cross-country events, giving him an air of invincibility. Tragically, Matthew came to grips with his mortality all too soon. Matthew decided to go out for a run one night in 2018. Visibility was poor, but he wasn't going to let adverse conditions get in the way of his training. The last thing he saw was a pair of lights whipping around a bend. Hours later, the Spahn family awoke to devastating news. The 21-year-old champ was run over by a car, and his life was hanging on by a thread. Aside from multiple fractures and massive blood loss, Matthew's swollen brain had doctors seriously worried. Jordan told his girlfriend Summer that maybe his son could pull through. From the day he came into this world, he has been defying all laws and critics with this tremendous no-quit attitude, he said. 11 days later, Matthew's fate was clear. With virtually no brain function left, the star runner didn't make it. The Spahn family could barely process the loss at first, though they were also puzzled by the entire hospital staff standing at attention as they moved Matthew's body. It turned out that was a regular hospital protocol to honor organ donors like Matthew. Knowing that he could very well save several other lives, the medical staff wanted to thank the Spahn family for his thoughtfulness. Their grief was unimaginable, but the Spahns stood strong. Matthew's older brother Jonah got a tattoo to commemorate his siblings' bravery in life and in death. Sadly, Jordan and his kids weren't out of the woods yet. Just a year later, a gruesome coincidence occurred. Many people believe that lightning never strikes twice, but that didn't stop an eerily similar fate from befalling another one of Jordan's children. Just past midnight, Maria Villarreal was driving home in the rain. She squinted at the stoplights along the highway, which were clear enough, but she didn't notice the silhouette standing in her lane until it was too late. This time, Jonah was the victim. The Spahns had no idea what he was doing out on the road in the middle of the night. His case resembled Matthew's in just about every way, but one Jonah was pronounced dead at the scene of the accident. Understandably, Jordan was a wreck. His 2 biggest sources of joy were snuffed out, neither making it past their 25th birthdays. The father consoled himself with the thought of the brothers being together again, but deep down, he needed more than that. After the passing of another year, Jordan got it. He was a little bit confused when Summer told him that she'd set up a meeting at a local pizza restaurant. Apparently, they'd be sitting down with some woman named Christy Russ. Jordan never met her before, but Christy explained that they were connected through an extraordinary bond. Relating to the Spahn's losses, she revealed that she faced a medical fiasco of her own a couple years back. Christy suffered from a failing heart and would have died without a transplant. Fortunately for her, one became available in just the nick of time. And she had the Spahn family's generosity to thank for that. She was living and breathing all because of Matthew's heart. That revelation, along with the fact that his organ saved 4 other lives, shocked Jordan and Summer. Christy then gave the father a final chance to commune with his younger son. Pulling out a stethoscope, Christy told Jordan to listen to Matthew's heartbeat inside of her. "It's so strong," Jordan exclaimed, trembling and holding back tears. "It's almost like getting to see Matthew again." That meeting couldn't wipe away the Spahn family's pain, but it showed Matthew and Jonah were able to do some good in their final moments. Summer shared the encounter online with the message, "If you aren't an organ donor, I ask that you consider the gift of life."